About 2 minutes ago, police used stun grenades and rubber bullets to try and disperse those that had essentially gathered outside the embassy. Many of them Zimbabwean nationals, saying that they wanted to be heard. They wanted to express their concerns about what essentially is happening back home, and essentially saying that they want ZANU-PF out of power. And of course, they had also just wanted essentially the ambassador to come out of the office and actually come and listen to them. And of course, the police saying that this gathering, that no one is supposed to gather there. In fact, they just allowed one speaker to take to the podium and address them. And then they were told to disperse with immediate effect. Sorry, gentlemen and lady, I will talk to you in just a moment. I do want to speak to you because you were the person who was very vocal, saying that you want to be heard. How important is it for you as a Zimbabwean to be heard in this situation?
No, it's very important, because I think people don't understand what us as Zimbabweans really want. We have seen a lot of people talking on our behalf, but we have never been given a chance for us to express ourselves. So the thing is, we are tired. We are here in South Africa as economic migrants, not because we want to, but because of the situation back home. So we are running away from home, but these people, they don't want to reform. ZANU-PF doesn't want to reform. They've been abusing our people for a very long time, and we cannot continue. Quiet diplomacy has not worked. During Mugabe's tenure, we were being victimized. Journalists were being arrested, killed. We're seeing the same things happening now. We cannot allow that to continue. And South Africa is the chair of African Union. Why are they not saying anything? For old men in the ANC to pretend as if they don't know what is happening, yet it's a public secret. Everything, videos are there on public platforms.
Tell me, I want to hear practical solutions to what is happening to your country. Give me
a practical solution. Is ZANU-PF must just go.
We are done with ZANU-PF. How easy will that be? How easy will that be?
ZANU-PF. Okay, let me highlight this to you. Let me highlight this to you. Okay. ZANU-PF lost elections. Whichever way they want to justify that, but ZANU-PF is not wanted. They've imposed themselves on the Zimbabwean people.
There's no social contract.
They have imposed on themselves, and they continue to do that. And we are tired of that kind of doing. We don't want ZANU-PF anymore. They must just go. We want a transitional government whilst they work on political and electoral reforms, because currently the environment is not conducive to hold elections. So a transitional government whilst they work on electoral reforms will be the solution now.
All right, thank you, sir, for your time. We we'll try and speak to as many people as possible, especially those who actually come here to be part of this gathering. I'm trying to see if I can get someone from the Not In My Name campaign to come and talk to me, because essentially they were the ones who had in fact organized this gathering. I do want to get Mr. Gentile quickly to talk to me. Say, you're live on Newzroom Africa. Thank you so much for your time. The 10 of events here, we've seen police in fact using stun grenades to disperse the crowd that had gathered here. Essentially, tell me, why had you decided to come to be part, or in fact to be here?
Look, we made a call, a clarion call as Not In My Name International, to say that we cannot stand by the sidelines as human rights are being violated in Zimbabwe. Then we made a call and say we are asking all forward-thinking South Africans to come and join us here today. And then we did say that we'll adhere to all the regulations and rules of COVID-19 and so on. But what is happening here is a clear case of sabotage and political will and arrogance, and governments all led by old people who are refusing to listen to the voice of reason, who are refusing to listen to the people. The city of Tshwane has granted us permission to be here today. We followed all the due processes to be here today. But this morning, one Mavimbela from Sunnyside Police Station, followed by some brigadier, something I've never met her, I've never seen a day in my life. She is parachuting from nowhere. She comes here and tells us we are not supposed to gather here. which is nonsense. This is our third or fourth gathering in the capital city in Pretoria. We were in the embassy saying that we stand in solidarity with the Americans over the killing of George Floyd. They did not do this to us. In fact, they supported us. But now today we come here to stand with fellow black Zimbabweans who are here in the continent. They come here and they want to shoot us. They must do what they want to do. Our voice and our message is clear, that leave the people of Zimbabwe alone, let them enjoy their civil rights.
I mean, what is it then that you wanted, what message did you want to give to the government of Zimbabwe? I heard one of your members essentially saying that the ambassador must get out if he supports
Exactly. That's one of the reasons why we came here. We want them to come out clearly and state where are they standing with this issue. If they are standing with their ZANU-led government that is terrorizing people, that is abducting people, where people are going missing and people are being killed, if they are standing with them, then we are saying that they must leave Pretoria, they must leave South Africa. We cannot be led by people who do not want to listen to the cries of the people. Okay. And that is what we are saying.
Okay, we can see that the police are actually want us out of this. Thank you so much. That's Mr. John Tile. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, sir, we've got to move. All right, essentially that's what we're currently experiencing here just outside the Zimbabwean embassy. So what police are actually trying to do now, they're trying to make sure that this crowd, I want Morena to turn with me, that this crowd proceeds all the way, leaves this diplomatic precinct, because there's a number of embassies that you get here. They want them out. And so when that happens, then the leaders of this protest has actually been saying that the people must leave peacefully, but you could tell that people are frustrated because as they wanted to express themselves, they wanted the ambassador of Zimbabwe, who's currently here in South Africa, to essentially listen to what they have to say. They're saying that they are frustrated, they are tired of what's happening back in their home country. Bear in mind that the South African government last night, in fact, President Cyril Ramaphosa announced that he's appointed 2 special envoys, that's Baleka Mbete and also Sydney Mufamadi, to go to Zimbabwe and deal with that particular situation there. As you can see, there's the police officers, of course, continue to try and make sure that people do get out of this area. Let's take a listen here a bit.
You could have told him straight. Please go.
All right. All right. One of the people who had come to protest here is saying to the police, do not protect looters. And that's one of the concerns, really, that's been raised by some of the Zimbabweans that are currently here, saying that the government of the day in that country is essentially looting and also just violating basic human rights, and they want that to change. And as you've heard, some of the people that I was talking to saying that they're essentially just tired. Let's continue to listen.
He gave us permission. Because don't corner a cat most of the time. If you corner a cat, it becomes a problem. So please, let the people express their views. We know what is happening. We know what is happening in Zimbabwe. We know what is in South Africa. South Africa and Zimbabwe, well, there are some people who have got interest in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is rich in diamonds and every mineral. Ramaphosa owns some mines. We know Rebecca is owned by Ramaphosa. We know Mimosa is owned by Ramaphosa. We know very well. Yeah, they are protecting each other. They are protecting the boss. They know what they are doing.